What's going on, everybody? How you doing? In today's video, we're checking out another Red Hot Chili Peppers interview. This is from 1999. We're going to check this out. If you're new here, please subscribe, check out my videos, all kinds of videos, music videos, stuff like that. Check it out. We do donation requests, so if there's something you want us to watch, listen to, talk about, hit us direct. All that information is in the description below. Thank you, guys. All right, let's do this. Red Hot Chili Peppers, 99. Bam.
I'd like to welcome you all to Stockholm.
What do you mean he quit? He does not quit.
He can't quit until I say he can quit.
I'll be right
Talk
down.
to him. I'll be right down.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's nice to be here in Stockholm today, but I wish those fucking kids would shut up honking their horns already.
Graduating.
One day a year.
Graduating.
One day in their life.
Let them party.
To wear
How many times do you think someone wished you would shut up, when you were just having a good time?
I was trying to sleep.
So I've been listening to your new record, and
It's not out yet.
no, but I'm a reporter, so I could listen to it beforehand a little
They're
bit.
mad.
And I think it was kind of striking that whatever stories are in the music, there's always such a lot of joy and stuff like that in the music.
Joy is good.
So, and the band has had quite a history. So what is this energy?
Joy. The energy of joy. What does he say about joy? I have a Ventures record called Joy, and it's him playing classical music. It's not too good. No. But that not to be confused with Joy Division.
But it's also a tortured pain as well.
Yeah, but it comes out.
Well, yeah, we're really happy to be playing together. And I think that's that feeling that comes into the music is that we're very happy to be playing together. Yeah. We're four people who are playing together not because we're supposed to, but because we want to. It's a difference in the way I hear our music, where I hear a lot of love between the people playing and people who are playing together because the world has put them in that position where that's the most successful way for them to be. This happened because we were becoming friends again after a period of not being so close.
Yeah. So what is it like getting back together in this constellation with you and on the guitar and with Rick Rubin producing and everything looks?
What's it like?
Yeah. What's it like?
I mean, you could hear it on the record. That's what it's like. It's really good. It was a beautiful and unexpected blessing. John coming back made us all feel real good about playing music in this band, and we were kind of reminded of the original spirit that this band was born with, and it's still alive, and it still feels good, and there's tons of love and music and everything still in us, and it's kind of like if Ren and Stimpy would have a reunion after not seeing each other for 6 or 7 years.
I got
What's
you.
going on here?
We got you.
I got you.
See, you were talking about joy before. We were feeling merry.
Well, this is a pretty.
Looking for joy, and joy is on the ceiling. The flea is now touching joy.
Do not tickle the man. Don't tickle him. Okay, carry on.
Okay.
Carry on.
Yeah, it's like a Ren and Stimpy reunion then.
Yeah.
Because I.
And
Distract.
Stimpy had their ups and downs, and I think Stimpy had a little
You
trouble.
guys see the one where
Yeah.
you guys see the one where
Are
Ren
there-
gets really sick? No, Ren gets really sick and Stimpy doesn't really care.
Nurse Stimpy.
You see that one?
He doesn't care.
He can't. Yeah. Ren's really sick and Stimpy's really sick.
Oh, and Ren doesn't.
Yeah, and Ren is really kind of torturing over the whole thing. It's a good episode.
Nurse Stimpy's, I think. Yeah. So were there any turning points that you can identify now that sort of took you back to where we are?
It didn't seem like a turning point, really. It just seemed like the universe became in such an alignment that it was time for us to play together again. Is it a turning point?
It's just an evolution of a spiritual and emotional activity, It's the way it unfolds, and people we just try to flow with the way that those things unfold for us, and to do the best thing that we can in each time,
Yeah, it's just a beginning.
People change and grow and react to each other in different ways depending on where they're at in life. And it just so happened that it came about that the little people crawled around underneath in the little tunnels, eating
cusp.
mushrooms. It was a cusp.
The cusp, or was it a brink?
It was somewhere in between a cusp and a brink.
Chad's not going to say anything.
Verge, really. Do you have a word for verge?
He's already said
He
more,
doesn't
I guess.
normally
You have a
say
Swedish word
anything in
for
the
verge?
interviews.
Well, it's
Yeah.
almost like half a sentence. I think.
He hasn't said.
Pugilansen.
Yeah, I mean, he said more
Yeah,
already.
Pugilansen.
Yeah.
I think that's really putting it best.
Oh, no. I really, yeah, that's right.
So how do you feel about this now? You're going to go all over the world with your music again, all of you.
All
Yeah.
over the world and elsewhere.
We like it. We like to play our music, you know.
On backpacks. We're going to put all our equipment on backpacks and travel around the world.
Stuck in Amsterdam and then move on.
We're going to go live on an oil rig in the middle of the Baltic Sea
There you
and
go.
play for the drillers. Yeah.
Yeah.
We go to Amsterdam and smoke so much hash that we can't get out of bed.
So I wonder, when you go on stage tonight, for example, what apart from musicianship and songs, what is it that you bring on stage?
It's an energy that we used to write the music on our new record, and the energy that we put into recording it, and the energy that we put into writing and recording the album Blood Sugar Sex Magic as well. At that time, we didn't take that energy to the stage. Now we have the same sort of band unity and the same sort of love for one another still in full bloom, and we're taking that energy that we made a couple of beautiful records with on the stage as well, so you can see people who are into each other and who are into getting inside of each other and are happy as hell to be playing with each other,
Sounds like joy.
Yeah.
Take it to the stage.
Oh boy, that was sometimes these band interviews are.
They don't want to be there. They don't want to be talking to this journalist.
Yeah, right.
Like it's so clear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just like messing with him.
yeah, it's pretty wild.
And they probably have to. They're like label or whatever. Their manager is like, you guys gotta from 2 to 4. We're doing, we're doing press, and they're just like, man, like,
Yeah,
yeah, they don't want to do that.
jeez. Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is that there are some bands and artists that like wish they had that. That wish they got.
People always wish for things until they have it, and then it's like, wow,
That's
this is
accurate.
not all it's meant to be.
That's accurate.
Or
That's accurate. But you know what I mean? Like, they want more publicity.
yeah,
they want more
fame.
I mean,
I don't think that's. I think that people want those things because then they can make a living making their music or their art. If you have like more eyes on you, more people are gonna buy your art. But like, do you actually want to sit like when you're in a new country? You could be doing anything else besides sitting there with like seeing 10 journalists in a row answering the same questions over and over and over again. Like, and then also I bet you when like people only know you for your art, you might start to feel like, well, are they going to ask me about anything else besides this damn album?
That's what you're there to do, though. Like, you're not there on
but then-
vacation.
yeah, but
You're
then
there
you-
to work.
Right, but then you
And
only...
this includes work.
But then
That's
you,
why I'm like,
you only become just that.
I mean, for that, and also, like, that's
But you're
what you
like
work.
more
If
than
you-
Anthony from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I mean,
You
yeah,
know?
there's always that, but also, like, yeah, like, that's your job. Like,
Yeah.
is it better than working in a restaurant? Is it better?
Maybe not. Like,
I mean,
I
depending on
wouldn't
what
want
kind
that.
of life that you want, that's the thing. That's all I'm saying is that like it's still your job. Like compared to
Sure.
some other job. That's all I'm saying. It's like, yeah, you're in this country because of your job, and you could be doing anything, but you're there for your job. So like, if we're getting down to it, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, you're there for your job, but these aren't like people, like professional people, like in like in a with a desk job that like act a certain way when they're you don't like. That's what we've had this conversation in an interview after watching an interview before. How like if you have an office job, you act a certain way in a workspace. Like you have a different you have to act a certain way. These guys like they just want to do their music.
Yeah.
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 But to sell their music, they have to do these interviews.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so funny when Flea
weird.
just does like freaking headstand.
It's all weird.
on the table.
Yeah.
And then Anthony's like, go on.
Yeah.
So.
So this was right at Californication. That was this album. Yeah, I wanted to know. I'm like, which album was the one that, this is Californication era. That's cool. That was a good album.
They're all good albums.
I mean, I don't know.
I feel like they all are.
I don't know all of them. I don't know any more recent ones. Like, I didn't get into like Stadium Arcadium.
I did.
Or any of that.
I had it. I had the CD. It was 2 CDs.
Yeah.
It flipped open like 3 times.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you. We'll catch you in the next video.
Bye.